rape count.
She does.
Like, this has happened several times to her now.
Yes. Like, even in this book, this is like the second time in like 2 chapters
Yeah.
that she's been almost raped. But it never happens. Like, she's like super fucking lucky. Like, if you're gonna have a character that you have to like roll the dice on maybe getting raped, you should pick Kahlan, because it's gonna not happen.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's good. She has been running around naked through 2 armies.
No, it is good. And also, yes. Now, I want to say it doesn't matter what you wear, you know. You could wear nothing. It doesn't ask somebody to rape you, but also you're running through rapists with no clothes on. Like,
it just goes back to what you're saying. Not very good odds.
Right. It's you're not asking for it, but you're not exactly asking for them to not do it. Right?
I think you're just putting yourself in the worst possible position possible.
That's a better way to say it. That is a much better way to say it. It's not on the victim ever, but
holy shit.
But stay away from the rapist, usually.
So Kahlan is confused, but tells him that, dude, I'm a confessor, so no, I'm not fucked. You're fucked. You forgot that? Like, Riggs tells her, but here's the thing. He's gotten it inside because he tells her he knows she can't use her power, which confuses Kahlan, because why the fuck would he think that? And then she confesses him because I don't know why the fuck he would think that.
You're wrong.
And it's like immediately she confesses him. So obviously, like you're saying, wrong. Doesn't really have much time to consider where that information came from.
Or why he would say it or any of that.
Right. But now she's got a new, like...
best friend.
Yeah. I was going to... something to do with war and like fighting. And then, yeah, no, best friends. They're besties now. If Jade was a confessor, that's what the people she confessed would say. Instead of "command me, mistress," they'd be just like, "Hey, best friend,
what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?"
Hell yeah.
And there would be glitter.
I would be like, that's right. I was going to say, take this confetti and follow me around.
This will be your whole day. Wow.
So she asks Riggs, her new best friend, who the fuck told you that false information? And Riggs doesn't get it out because he's killed with an arrow to the throat before he can answer.
Of fucking course.
Mm-hmm.
So, that sucks for Kahlan. Because she won't be able to know where this mild curiosity came from. But like we said, she doesn't have much time anyway. She knows some bad shit's happening, and she has to get the fuck out of here.
Right, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal right now, you know?
We're foreshadowing. It is a big deal, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Right? Soft spoiler. But, like, if I were in Kahlan's shoes, I wouldn't be trying to figure out the mystery right now.
I'd be like, he's an idiot. Okay, moving on.
That's... yeah, pretty much. Like, get out of there. You need to survive. You're being attacked. Muster and rally your men. Do what you have to do, but not this. This is not Scooby-Doo, Kahlan. We've got to go.
Plus, also, I think technically, with the knowledge that people normally have about confessors, it probably wouldn't be assumed that she had her power back. Because most confessors don't get their power back in a couple hours or just after sleeping. It takes like 12 hours to a couple days. So it really probably would be, I don't know, logical that somebody would think that she doesn't have her power yet because they know that she used it not that long ago.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I just used that little window of mine to grab the beer that we are drinking today. For the beer break.
Yay!
Okay, so today will be our last earthen ale.
Aw.
I know. It's Czech Dark Lager, okay? And this stuff is clocking in at 5.5%. And I have a very small announcement to make. I know a couple of episodes ago, I said that Earthen Ales hadn't made a beer that I didn't like. And unfortunately, that's not true anymore. I'm not a fan of this beer. I'll tell you, it's weird because I've been coming around to IPAs and getting more used to them, and like they're getting better. There's a couple that fall right in the pocket for me, but I feel like lagers are taking the hit on that because as I get more used to IPAs, lagers don't taste as good.
See, I feel like we have different tastes, and I mean, I knew that, but IPAs still bother me more than that. Like, that hoppy shit, that's like, hey, you just bit into a hop. Like, I would drink this before I drink that.
Well, yeah, I think there are some IPAs that are very hoppy, and I have trouble with them, too. Like, they're not my favorite, but I'm starting to come around to them as opposed to lagers. While there has been at least a few IPAs that I have enjoyed, like, lagers just, they're not on my list.
So that's the next objective, then, is to find a lager that
Find
you
a
like.
lager we like.
All right, well, challenge accepted.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to go find something, and we'll be back right after this. And we're back, and luckily, Prindon's back too.
Oh, yay!
He shows up right as all of this shit goes down, and he's like, oh man, Kahlan, what the hell's happening? I'm so sorry that's happening to you. I am concerned. Look, see me concerned? And then it goes creepy real fucking fast.
Yeah, it does.
Weird. I don't like it. He just like leers at her, and he goes back into the thing where he's like, you look real fine.
Mm-hmm.
And especially it's weird that he's like, and you're laying in the snow and all exhausted and disheveled and obviously very, very, very alarmed. That shouldn't, like, be a good thing, bud.
I just murdered a man in front of you. Look how fucking hot you are.
Yeah.
Calm down.
So Orsk appears through the trees, and Prin immediately knocks his arrow and aims it at him.
Yeah.
Kahlan obviously is like, no, I confessed him. He's cool. This is my dude now.
I vouch for him. He's fine.
You see the size of that guy? We need him around. She tells him to run, but Prin fires his arrow and kills Orsk.
At least as far as we can tell. He falls. She can hear his body fall in the forest.
Yeah, what we know for sure is he's shot and he falls down.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
She asks Prin why the fuck he's doing this, and he says, so we can be alone. Okay, if not before, yeah, that was the appropriate sound you just made. If not before, this is huge red flag. Like, threat level.
Alarm bell.
Yes.
Alarm bells going off.
Yeah. Fucking threat level midnight.
Yes.
It's time to go. You are in trouble.
Oh, and then he adds on the before they chop your head off. Dick.
Kahlan realizes that Prin was the one who told Riggs she couldn't use her power. See, so that way Riggs comes in, attacks Kahlan. She uses her power on him. He gets killed by Prin. Oh, my hero. And then Prin moves in for the kill. Pardon
or
the pun.
whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. So, gotta hand it to him. The guy's a thinker. But,
yeah, that was some strategery.
Strategery. That's fuckery. That's what that is. That's the appropriate name. So she can hear Toss and Chan in the woods. They're outside being attacked and like all this fighting and shit's going on, but didn't have the energy to call out because obviously the drugs.
Yeah.
She's still in a stupor.
Plus the confessing thing. She's always tired after she does that.
Yeah, and she has nothing left. Immediately, like she just got the most sleep she's had since she found this army, and she's immediately like stripped of all of that.
Yeah.
It's like when you get a mushroom in Super Mario, and then you immediately touch the bad guy and you turn Minnie again.
And you're like, fuck!
Yeah! Damn it! That was for nothing. I went all out of my way to get that.
God damn it. That took like half an hour.
So...
Fucking Koopas.
So Toss appears and sees what's happening, but Prindon, like the good imposter he is, tells Toss that Chan is the evil dude. Oh, look, he did this.
He was totally pretending to be good, and instead he tried to kill all of us. Come over here and help me with the body. I mean, Kahlan.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. When Toss gets too close, Prin slams a knife into his heart. His fucking brother! What the hell?
Yeah, he's a dickbag.
I mean, I guess it's really no wonder, because if you're gonna be a big enough piece of shit to force yourself onto somebody, I guess we should all just assume you're gonna be a big enough piece of shit to kill your own brother.
All bets are off at that point. You could do anything.
Right? Yeah, I guess that's what I was getting to. The morality scale is just gone for this guy. So it doesn't matter what he's doing at this point.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck him.
He was a prick the whole time.
Whole time.
That's why his name is Prin.
Prin the prick.
Prin the prick.
Chan is still trying to shake off the head trauma that he just incurred, and Prin starts loading an arrow with a fuckload of bandu that he's been keeping all sneaky. This little asshole told everybody he didn't have any, but he had a whole box.
He'd been planning on doing this the whole time.
Whole time.
He's been creepy before, too.
Yep.
The last time when he was telling Kahlan about her fine bottom, and, like, it was a whole fucking thing. Kahlan covers for him, which is a sign of a problem, for one.
Yep.
But this is behavior that he has repeated, and now we know why.
And this is very, very, very clearly the thing that's been fucking with Kahlan. He had a whole bunch of extra bandu. He made her bandu, whatever. He made her some fucking tea last night, and it was all like, "Go to sleep, Kahlan, drink all the tea." And then now she's all fuckered up.
Oh my god. He Cosby'd her.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Prin, motherfucker.
Fucker. Don't fuck her.
Don't.
So Kahlan manages to knock Prin's arrow off target, so he doesn't, shoot Chan in the neck, he shoots him in the shoulder. Not quite so bad. Still poisonous, because there was, a lot of that on there. Anyways.
Yeah, it's not great. That's 10-step poison, right?
Yep.
So he doesn't have a lot, so maybe he gets 20, 30 steps.
To where?
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. You got to deal with this prick.
Yeah.
He immediately gets the upper hand in this situation, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's when you're watching a movie and you're like, the bad guy's winning. The bad guy's winning. I see no way out. This is bad.
Starts getting very tense. This is when the music is at its loudest.
This is when your popcorn's gone and you're like, shit, I need more popcorn.
Give me your fucking candy right now.
I need to eat my stress away right fucking now.
I still maintain they should have an intermission in the middle of the movie so you can go get more snacks, come back, and then freak out and eat all the candy you want while you're watching the movie.
I think there are some movie theaters. I think we actually went to one where they can bring you food. So I think you could order it
you can get a whole ass meal with a beer brought to your seat.
We should check if that theater's open again.
Massage chairs, heated seats. Whew. Okay. I'm back.
I'll just mist hand sanitizer over us the whole time we're there.
The whole time, yeah.
So, Kahlan is rewarded for her awesome deflection skills with a punch to the face, followed by another poison arrow, this time aimed at her crawling away body. It ends up hitting her in the leg, and Prin's like, hey, you should be happy. I only used a little bit on you, so you wouldn't fight me while I try to fuck with you. Yeah.
Gross. So she loses feeling. She can't do anything to fight him. She's just trapped in her conscious body. It's like a jail cell.
Okay, wait. So the amount of bandu that he must have put in the tea wasn't enough to kill her, just to make her sick?
No, I think it's just enough to, start to mess with you a little bit. He shot her here, hoping that what he gave her initially would be enough, but he shot her here out of necessity, so now he can hurry.
You're still flailing too much.
Yeah. You're fighting back literally at all. That's going to be a problem, because I'm a piece of shit rapist.
Yeah.
So he drags her like a rag doll back towards camp, and she starts to wonder how someone could do something so fucked up. Like we were talking about, obviously, no fucking morals.
Yeah.
It doesn't... He can do anything, because he's a monster.
she thinks it must be because he's a baneling. I think there's also the possibility that he's just a goddamn sociopath